Welcome back to the Mass Music Morning Show. This is Shlomo Bowe. I'm joined in the studio today by, obviously, DJ Chris Cross and the one, the only, Jimmy from the Q. What's up, fellas?
What up, what up? Beautiful morning we're having here.
Oh,
Good morning.
it's always gorgeous. Now, I got a random question for y'all. I was wondering, there's a lot of, love is in the air, you know what I'm saying? Babies are popping out left and right. And I was wondering, what do you think the worst name you could give for a baby is?
That's a tough question. Because, whatever names we say, other people are going to have these names and probably be offended. But
yeah.
I think for a male baby, names that might be a little, past their prime and just names I'm just not a fan of. I'm going to start off with the most unattractive male name of all time. That's Keith.
Keith?
Yeah, and I'm going to say, sorry, if Grandpa, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
That's your grandpa's name?
That's my grandpa's name, but just the name Keith, I just think of like bland oatmeal when I think of the name Keith. Another one, Lester.
Lester.
Or
Chester's another one.
No, Chester's kind of, I like Chester.
Well, every time I hear Chester,
Lester.
I think of Shamus. He goes, Chester the molester.
Right.
And it's like,
Right.
yeah, couldn't do that. Especially little baby Chester.
Oh my lord.
Would you name your child Chester?
Definitely not, man. And I'm kind of with Jimmy on this one, man. When you start talking about names that make the baby old before the time. I mean, the baby just came out.
Right.
Beautiful brand new baby right here in your arms, man. And you're like, welcome to the world, Mildred.
Oh, hey.
And
shout out to Nana Bowe.
Shout out to Nana Bowe for sure, man. And that's kind of one of those things where it's a situation where the name's been passed down
right
through the decades.
Now, usually they save those for middle names, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, like your grandmother, like Harold. It's a very old man kind of name.
Yeah.
I think the worst name you can give a baby is probably Adolf, depending on the last name.
You know what? I actually kind of want, if my future spawn, I want to give him the double A because my last name's Askins.
Yeah.
So maybe I might go that route. Adolf.
Askins.
It kind of has a nice ring to it. Double A.
Oh my god.
I think Shlomo's also kind of a icky name.
Yeah. My last name is Bowe, so I think the worst name I could give my child would be
Bowe.
Well, no, it would be Dumb.
Dumbo.
It could be Rainbow, which is kind of cool.
Oh, if you have a little baby girl, that would be honestly money.
That'd be fire.
I would like that. Yeah.
Rainbow.
Try to pop out a.
She'd probably get teased though. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Little Rainbow. Probably get teased.
No, I think that's a really cool name. It's unique. It's kind of like I kind of feel it should become a star with that kind of type of name.
Yeah, maybe could be a singer or something. I don't know. Rainbow.
I always disliked from the show Hey Arnold, Helga Bataki. What kind of name is Helga? That's such an unattractive name to me.
It's like an Eastern European name, I think.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm not in Eastern Europe, so I can understand why it's kind of a different name for me. But
she's kind of gross in the show. She got a unibrow. She's mad mean. So.
And you think of, other old names too, like people our age. You don't meet too many Nancys.
Yeah.
Anymore, or what's a more old timey woman names?
Woman's name? Chris hit on the nail on the head with Mildred. I think Gertrude is another one.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, that's sick, man. The baby came out. It's like, yo, Gertrude.
Little Gertrude. Yeah. I think men's names are comedy though. Eustace, which I think is with a Courage the Cowardly Dog. Is that the husband, Eustace? Or maybe is that the woman?
No, Muriel. Muriel's the woman.
Muriel's another one?
Muriel's another one.
What about Betty? Beatrice.
I like Betty.
Nah, I'm not with Betty.
Anytime I hear Betty, oh, Black Betty, bam, bam, Black
Betty Crocker.
Hey, child. Betty Crocker. That's another good one. She was nice with it.
What are the good names that we have out there that we haven't roasted?
Well, if you guys know any good names, let us know in the comments. Yeah, there's a lot of good names out there too. I think now that I'm thinking of it, I might name my first daughter Rainbow. That's kind of fire.
You putting that out there in the world right now?
Yeah. We'll see.
I think there's another half equation that you're not taking into consideration. That's the person that to be popping out this child.
Yeah, that's true. And when it comes to naming children, it's definitely like a mutual thing. You have to agree on it. You couldn't just be like, I want my child to be named Thor.
Yeah, I'm kind of always, like I alluded to earlier, with a double A. I'm not gonna name my kid Adolph. That's a terrible name. But I kind of like Austin.
Ooh.
Austin Askins, and also would be naming him after
Stone Cold?
Kind of, yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin. My kind of like father growing up. So yeah, that's another one.
Would you name your son Jimmy, like little James Jr.?
Nah. Jimmy James is such a played out name. I like different names.
Yeah.
So maybe we should go back and start resurfacing some of these old names. In the MLB Super Bowl World Series, the star of the show was this guy named Randy Arozarena. I think Randy's kind of a slept-on name.
Randy is an old school name. It reminds me of just like a classic character. I've met a few Randys in my life, all wild cards.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about Stan's pops.
Yeah, he's Randy
Marsh.
Marsh.
Randy, that's the only Randy I know.
That's another topic we should definitely harp on soon is cartoon dads, because we can harp on that.
Oh yeah, that's big facts. Well, hey, maybe we might do that tomorrow's show. But anyway, if you guys have any hilarious, terrible baby names, let us know. Send us a message, and what do you think is the worst name you could give a baby? But anyway, hope y'all having a wonderful day. If you do have a baby and they're named any of the names we just said, we didn't mean to offend you. We mean, ruffle your
Defend
feathers.
yourself. Defend yourself.
Yeah. I mean, if you named after your great uncle, Harry or whatever, he was probably a good dude. But little baby Harry, you could have chose something different.
Could have chose Larry.
Larry, yeah, exactly. Lawrence. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Hope y'all stay blessed. Peace.
This is Antonio Acquelli.
This is the one and only JQ from the Hills Turn podcast.
This is Jimmy from the Q.
And you're listening to Mass Music Radio.
And you're listening to Mass Music Radio.
Mass Music Radio.